Good morning, beautiful soul friends and family. It's been a little while since I've been here. So I hope you guys are coming on live and let me know you're here. I'm trying to move my curtain. If you are, I forgot to put the right links in there. Oh well, no worries. The links will be in the description below. Feel free to check them out if there's anything you want to connect with me about. Today is Transformational Tuesday, I believe. Yes, today is Transformational Tuesday. Oh my gosh, I forgot what day it was. It's been a week, right? So here, we're going to pull some cards today. I don't know how long I'm going to stay on, but I wanted to share with you. I didn't even get a chance to look at the astrology today, but that's okay, right? Wherever we are, right here, it is very hot in Pennsylvania. So I'm curious where you guys are tuning in from and how are you guys making out? Hopefully you're in a good place and things are good for you. So sometimes it's good to just switch it up, right? So I've been doing a lot of traveling lately. I've been visiting family, friends, different things, trying to connect in with a lot of different people. So if you guys are hopping on live, let me know you're here. Say hello. If you are interested in a card, let me know. If you're one of my multifaceted VIPs from our coffee club community, definitely let me know that you're here and that you'd like a card. So, like I said, I've been doing a lot of traveling. There's been a lot of things going on. There's a lot of different things in the ethers that are moving forward. So, yay, right? Maybe you guys are feeling this awesome energy, too, since the full moon has passed, that blue moon, which was huge. And if you're on my email list, I have to laugh because that email that went out, that sent out 4 emails, that was not me. I did one, and then I sent it again because I thought it didn't go out, and then it sent out 4 more times. I went, oh my gosh. But sometimes we just have to embrace our awesome sauce and be okay with, things not turning out the way they're always supposed to. And, a lot of times we get in that headspace where we judge ourselves for different things. And I thought, you know what? Don't judge yourself. You're human just like everybody else. We all make mistakes, right? But it's okay. Like, you learn from that stuff. And now I know when I go to hit an email, I don't have to hit it more than once. And it'll send out to all the right people. So wonderful to see you guys hopping on. Hello, good morning. I forgot my coffee. It's over there. But if you guys have your drink, let us know what you're drinking. Cheers to you and having a great day today. We're going to pull some cards. I only pulled a few today because Spirit was like, keep it really simple. I love that. Spirit's always like, kiss, kiss, keep it simple, sweetheart. So that's what we're doing today. Duke and I and Penny just got in from a walk trying to cool off. So I hope you guys are staying cool. It's very warm. And so what we're going to do today is pull some cards. I have some mini angel clarifiers we're going to use. We're going to do this deck again, which I don't know why Spirit is pulling me to this deck, but that's okay. This is the Archangel Michael deck, and I've always shared with people that are close to me that it's not my favorite deck, but for some reason, I love Archangel Michael, and I love working with him. It's just this deck somehow, it was one of my first decks, and I don't know, sometimes it doesn't always resonate, but for everyone else it seems to, so I'm supposed to use it. This card just jumped out. All right, so whoever needs to hear this, I'll share this first. This is the transformational cards. These are, I call these, they're so, can't talk today, surrender to spirit cards. I'm trying to say a lot in a short amount of time. But this is really surrender to the wisdom of your body. And so really interesting card that would come up for that as I'm leaning forward. So I pulled a nerve in my muscle, pinched a nerve, so there's something going on there. When I move forward, my fingers go numb. So if you guys are having something going on in your body as well, pay attention to that because you can listen to the wisdom of your body and you can ask it for a sign whenever you need that. So interesting that that card would come out, right? So listen to your body's messages about a person, place, situation, whatever it is to you. If it feels good, you know to move forward. If it doesn't, obviously it's not the right thing for you. But really pay attention and ask your intuitive self, your higher self, what it is you need to know about your body. I've been tuning in left and right trying to figure out, how do I relieve this pinched nerve? Because it doesn't hurt, it's just annoying. So it's kind of like pinching something there, right? So it's, think about it, when somebody's pinching you, and maybe you're dealing with a pinched nerve too, but think about this, if we're being pinched, right, it kind of hurts, but it's like not painful, it's just annoying, right? So maybe there's something that's annoying us in life that we can let go of. So if you're dealing with that too, that may be the case. If not, maybe it's just something else you need to tune into with your body. So if you feel physically drained or uncomfortable about anything, situation, place, person, thing, be cautious. Really listen and tune into that intuitive knowing deep within your soul, because we really know already when we step into something with someone else or an experience or a situation. And a lot of times we don't listen to that. So we don't listen to that intuitive knowing, and it really tends to throw you off course, because down the line you'll look back in hindsight and you'll be like, oh, I should have listened to my gut knowing, my gut intuition, or that feeling I just knew, or that voice that said, go this way or don't do that, and you didn't listen to it. So really listen and surrender to the wisdom of your body, and it will speak to you very loud and clear, that you can hear exactly what you need. And if you can't hear it, it's because you have too many things going on up there. You have to kind of get out of your head and drop down into your heart. If you're energized and happy when you feel good about something, that's definitely a sign to move forward. So that is the first card for today. And so how's everyone doing this morning? Good morning. If you guys would like a card, let me know. I'm going to pull a couple of the Archangel Michael cards. So I don't even know that I got to shuffle these yet. It was such a crazy morning, but good, all good. I have some really exciting stuff to share with you, which I probably won't be sharing today, but in the next couple days. So definitely keep tuned in so you can find out what's going on. Lots of things in the works. Oh, we had another jumper. All right, I love these jumpers. So whoever needs to hear this today, this is today's multifaceted messages for you guys. From above with love. Be gentle with yourself. So first we had ask your body for a message. So I love that these cards are talking about really taking care of ourselves. And I'm laughing. So I don't know if this is for me or anybody else, but I feel like I can definitely resonate with this card. Who else knows that they can resonate with, we need to be more gentle with ourselves? And I love that there's a little lamb there. So again, anyone who is dealing with some type of a neck issue or a pinched nerve like myself, when I watched a video last night on how to correct it, one of the things was to put a towel around your neck and push your neck back like double chin, and then pull on the towel and stretch back, and it really did help to alleviate some of that. So this little lamb just kind of reminded me of the towel around the neck. So perhaps that you are dealing with something too, like a neck issue, or someone is a pain in your neck, or whatever that is to you. Be gentle with yourself. Know that, you don't have to have it all together. You don't have to be right about everything, and you don't have to get it all done, right? It'll happen as it happens. And so the prayer is, let's see if I can read this here. My prayer is, Archangel Michael, please guide me in treating myself gently, nurturing love in everything I speak and say and do. Help me know that I deserve this compassion, right? I release any feelings of guilt to you so that I may experience lasting inner peace. And it's interesting, right before I came on here, I knew I needed to grab the oil of peace. So if you guys are struggling with feeling stressed out, or whatever that is you've got going on in your life, definitely finding peace is going to be a good thing. If you need to get grounded, go outside in nature, and definitely stand in the grass. Let yourself be at peace with that. And wherever you are, these three cards just jumped out, so I'm just going to go with them. Sisterhood and brotherhood. So I'll go through three of them and then I'll explain them. The next one is faith, and the last one is creativity. So with these three cards, what I get from that is, you're going to have a grouping of people, like a community, a sisterhood, a brotherhood. This could be family, this could be close-knit friends, could be a community group that you're in where you feel really connected. So I'm going to say hold on to that, because I feel like those people are there to support you through an experience where maybe you're not being as gentle with yourself, but you could be more gentle. And the message is faith. The angels are asking you to have faith in moving forward, like whatever it is you're trying to step into, or whatever it is you're waiting to come. I don't say waiting, but you're allowing it to come forward. It's like, you can see the end goal or the end game. You can see it, you can feel it. You're experiencing it in your mind's eye, or how it would feel in your body. Having that faith is like seeing like the end game without knowing how you're going to get there. So holding on to that faith is what you probably need to hear today. And also there's many creative avenues I feel that will come forward for you. So perhaps a lot of time for me, what I find is if you're trying to work on a certain thing and it's just not going the way you want, it's kind of like go in a different direction, do something a little more creative, get outside of your head, and again, dropping into the heart, where that you can start to receive, and you're able to, you're receiving like intuitive hits that will actually just kind of flow down into the thoughts of your head. Like these little thoughts will just pop in, and you're like, oh, maybe I should do that. Maybe we should move into this, So that's really a good thing to pay attention to, is different things that you're moving into, and all the right times, right? So thank you guys for being here. I'm going to pull another card. Compassion. So again, it's more of that being gentle with ourselves. So if you need to hear that today and you need to be a little bit more gentle with yourself, compassion is huge. You definitely want to be compassionate towards yourself. So thank you guys for being here. My hair looks pretty. Oh, thanks. I'm wondering if you could tell me where your daughter's headphones are. Oh, interesting. Okay, so let's try to tune in. Let me see. That's an interesting one. You know, it's interesting. Spirit said to me today, go with what comes in. Like, just opportunities will present themselves. So we're going to go with this with your daughter's headphones, Rebecca. I can't see the rest of your message, and it's a little far away to push that up, but hopefully that we'll be able to tune in. Let me just see. Okay, so I see like they're under something and it's soft. I want to say like a towel or a piece of fabric, like a clothing. They're tucked under something, and I'm hearing they're in plain sight, but they're somewhere probably in her space or her room. And I want to go off to the right hand side. Let me just see what else I'm seeing. I'm seeing something like it's either magenta, pink, red. It's like in this family of colors, like the warmer tone. I want to say like a magenta or a pink. It's something like a warmer tone, the fabric. And, or maybe that's the headphones I'm seeing. I'm not sure what I'm seeing there color-wise. They're just showing me that. But I want to go off to the right-hand side. It's in a room, and it's under something. And I don't know if these are wireless headphones, but they're showing me what I know. I have a pair of headphones, and this is what I'm seeing. And sometimes they'll show me what I know to be able to explain it to you. But they're the headphones, like the big ones you'd wear, and they have the cord. So I don't know if hers are like that, but they're showing me mine, and I actually see the cord hanging out. So I don't know if that's just for me to see, but it's like there's part of it peeking out. So when you find them, you will find them. It'll like the part of it will be peeking out is what I get. So I'm not sure if they're earbuds, headphones, what it is, but anyway, I hope that makes sense. And when you find them, let us know. Be interesting to see if any of that did make sense. But I feel there's something soft, like a fabric material, like I want to say like a terry cloth towel or a piece of fabric. So, and I feel like it's in the pinker family color-wise, or there's something pink around it, or their headphones are somehow pink or red or burgundy or fuchsia. I don't know. That's what I'm seeing. So I hope that makes sense, and I do feel to the right. So it's in one of the rooms. Feels like it's her room, but it could be a different room, and it's I want to say off to the right, and it's under something. And interesting, I don't know if it's under a bed or it's like there's something on top of it that's covering this. She can't see it, but I want to say it's almost under something as well. Something big, you know, so I would think like a bed or something like that is the feeling I'm getting. So I hope that makes sense to you, Rebecca. Let me pull some cards on that too, and we'll just see what Spirit wants to share. All right, we've got the birth card, and so when that comes out, it's the birth of something. So let's see what that is. It's probably finding it, which would be great. Spiritual protection, the birth of spiritual protection. We have two more that came out for this. Rebecca said, awesome. I'll turn the room upside down tomorrow. You know, ask St. Anthony. That's the best way. When I've lost something, I go, St. Anthony, please come around. My daughter's headphones are lost and cannot be found. And then allow them to show up. Don't look for it. Just allow. A lot of times we end up like a bull in a china shop, and we try so hard to make things happen. Sometimes when we just sit back, let go, you'll be picking something up, it'll just show up, and you'll go, holy crap, there it is. And when that happens, please make sure to thank your angels, you know, because they definitely are there to support us and help us. So I've got the card of enthusiasm, so I feel like you're going to find it. So Spirit's definitely, the spiritual protection is also them helping you, the birth of Spirit working with you. Acceptance, oh, I have big chills, and grace. Okay, so I have huge chills, and when that comes in, it's like a knowing that things are always working out for you. So it's like things are coming together, so I cannot wait to hear where you find them. They'll be so exciting. Definitely send me a message or connect with me on our page, even if it's not today. I would love to hear where you find them. So thank you for that. And let's see what else. We're going to pull a card for the collective. And thank you for asking for me to pull that for you and to check out to see if we can tune in. That was fun. All right. Does anyone else have a question? Maybe you guys have questions. Maybe you're not looking for a message. Maybe you have questions about the spirit world. This is Coffee and Convo with Spirit. So let me know if you guys have questions, because if you do, I would love to see if I could answer them for you. I'll do my best. Okay, so whoever needs to hear this message today, it's a Transformational Tuesday message. Surrender your need to always be right. So what's that saying about it's better to be kind than to be right, right? That's our ego. Our ego gets in the way oftentimes, especially in relationships and when things are going on, family, friends, coworkers, life, right? Neighbors, whatever. Give others the gift of letting them be right. We don't have to be right all the time, and we don't have to have the last word. Be yielding, not rigid, right? I'm looking out at the river and I'm hearing flow like the river. Just allow things to flow past you, because honestly, what anyone thinks, it's like that's their perspective and their perception, and they're going to push their thoughts into your, they're going to project, right, into your perception. But unless you take that on and accept it, it doesn't even affect you, right? So this will help you resolve conflicts really quick by allowing others to be right, and it helps to improve all relationships. So surrender the need to always be right, right? Let's let that ego go. Let's let that go and stop edging out God, right? Allow the higher beings to work with us to be able to bring that together in love and light so that things move forward harmoniously. I think that's a much better way to move forward. So always good, right? Always a good thing to look at. All right, I'm going to move these cards real quick. So I'm going to pull another Archangel Michael. Does anyone want a card? And Rebecca said, will do. Awesome. Let me know if you're my VIPs, if you're here. I saw a couple of you hop on earlier. I don't know if you're still here. If so, I want to come to you first. Now, if you guys are interested in becoming a VIP, it's really fun. You get to come into our Multifaceted Soul Society community. And in there, we do a development circle. So you learn how to develop with spirit, your guides. You learn to reconnect with your loved ones in spirit. Even if you don't want to be a medium, it's just a great way to learn to connect and do that. Let's see. And also, we do healing circles, which are super, super powerful. We've had many people with some major healing circles going on that have had major healing in their life. Like we have one tomorrow night. I can't wait, because my girls and my people in the community, we're all going to send each other healing. So that always helps, especially with the pinched neck. So hopefully I'll get rid of that beforehand, but you never know. So it's always good to do that. So if you're interested, you can look into the Buy Me a Coffee. It's a great first step if you're not sure if you want to join the Multifaceted Soul Society. And you can join our community of the Coffee Club, which is like the first step. It's a little less expensive. And it's a way to have like a sip of what our community is all about. So it's kind of fun, and I think it's great. People love it. We are always looking for people to do more readings on too, so that's always fun too, if you like to get readings. All right, so here we go. Next card for whoever needs to hear this for the collective. Ask Archangel Michael to help you with the situation. So no matter what you're going through, we're growing through, I like to say, because we're always growing through different experiences. You can always call on Archangel Michael. You can call on all the angels. But Archangel Michael is huge, and that's why I was guided to this deck today. He oversees all the readings, all the healings. When you work with other people, he's great at connecting, and he's great at disconnecting if you don't want to be connected to the energy of others where it's like draining you, right? So the prayer to Archangel Michael is thank you. And that's really the easiest prayer. Thank you, right? Just remember that if you don't know what to pray, the words thank you are the best prayer out there. So thank you for assisting me with, and then describe the situation. Please help me be filled with faith and peace at all times. And were they not the two earlier cards that came out? How awesome is that, right? So if you're on here, you're on here for a reason. There are no coincidences. You're seeing this because Spirit is guiding you, right? So Archangel Michael is probably trying to work with you. So I can't tell you how many people will come for readings, and I'm like, wow, you work with the angels. Archangels are talking to me, telling me this, that, and the other, and I'll share it with them, and I'm like, Archangel Michael? And they're like, yes, and I'm like, awesome, right? So I love that they want to work with you as much as sometimes we want to work with them, but don't even know it. So really cool. All right, so let me see, do you guys have questions? So, hey, Lauren, how you doing? Good to see you here. So I'm going to pull a card for Lauren in a few minutes. Let me just pull another card about Archangel Michael first, and we'll do this one. All right, we have two. So we have discernment, and then this other one jumped out. So discernment is like a crossroads. And when you're at a crossroads, always seek the higher path, which is the light, right? So no matter when you're at that crossroads, again, it's tuning into our intuition, and it's like, are we feeling drawn, this way, or do you feel drawn this way? Like, pay attention to your body and those signals and signs, and that brings us back to our original card, which was pay attention to the wisdom of your body. So a lot of times when you're moving forward in a situation, and maybe it's a job, maybe it's a relationship, maybe it's a new house, maybe it's buying a new car, who knows, whatever that is, kind of sit with your body a minute, and how does that feel? So I actually I do a lot with muscle testing with healing. Authenticity, great message. We have to use our authenticity as well. So I do a lot with healing, and what's really interesting is I do a lot with kinesiology, which is muscle testing. And really paying attention to your body has a lot to do with that, right? Because it's like, do you feel good about something and do you move forward with it, or does it kind of repel you when you move back? Because that's muscle testing. It's a sway test, right? So if you guys don't know about it, it's really fascinating, and I do a lot of healing with that for people and their pets. So if you're ever interested in that, let me know. But that message there is about being at a crossroads, listening to the higher power or the light within yourself, your soul. And if it feels good to go this way, then you go that way. If it feels good to go this way, and you're going to know exactly what it is, it's going to present itself to you, and you're just going to have this intuitive knowing, or maybe you'll have an intuitive sign, like maybe you'll see something, or clairvoyantly, or you'll hear something clairaudiently. And sometimes it's just that intuitive knowing, that gut feeling. So pay attention to that. Lauren says she's so busy, but sitting in her car waiting to go to the doctor's. Okay. Well, great. I'm glad you're on here. Welcome. Wonderful to see you guys hopping on. So I'm going to pull an Archangel Michael card for you. If you guys know anyone, well, I'm sure you know a lot of someone's, but someone who could really use this message, I'm going to say, hit that button that rhymes with, starts with an S and rhymes with air, and let's sprinkle some multifaceted goodness all over the Facebook, right? Let's just share it with people, or even on YouTube if you're seeing this on YouTube. And let's let other people know that they can also receive multifaceted messages. So Lauren, or anyone else for the highest and best good who needs to hear this, you need to believe and trust. So if you've been kind of asking for a sign, this is your sign, right? From the divine. Believe and trust. Ask from Archangel Michael. Before going to sleep at night, say, Archangel Michael, please enter my dreams and replace fear with faith and trust. So if you've been scared, or if you've been anxious, and really anxiety is just fear because you're in the future, you're not present. So get yourself present and say, please enter my dreams and replace my fear with faith and trust, so that you can believe and trust, right? Let me be filled with strength, courage, and confidence. So if you needed to hear that, I think that's a huge sign from the divine, right? We need to have faith, we need to believe, and we need to trust. And know that things are always working out for you. I'm always saying that, and it's such a great mantra. Things are always working out for me. Every day and in every way, things are always working out for me. 100%, you needed that one right now. Yay, I'm so glad. Awesome. So I'm going to pull another card for you as well. If anybody else is here, let me know. If you'd like a card, let me know. I'm not going to be on too much longer, but I would love to pull a card for you so we don't miss you. And if you're one of my VIPs, definitely let me know. All right, let's see. All right, so for anyone who needs to hear this besides Lauren, surrender, low self-esteem. So sunflower season, people. We are all about the sunflowers in our community, and we are all about building up our self-esteem, right? About becoming the best version of you that you can be, really lifting your spirit, becoming bold and true and multifaceted you. And so really it's about letting go of all that stuff, that those old programs that people have maybe told you over your lifetime, or those thoughts that come in your head that, it's the ego mind telling you you're not good enough, right? You deserve success, you deserve love, you deserve abundance, right? Set the intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. Also, any old, outdated belief systems. I do a lot with that, with the healing, to help people, especially with the emotional reprogramming and healing. It's really huge to release all those old, outdated belief systems that kind of get stuck in, like, as an issue that gets stuck in your tissue. And then it ends up turning into like a pain or a pinched neck or something. And I've been clearing a lot of emotions lately, so I'm surprised I haven't been able to clear this one, but it's something underlying, I think, that just needs to work itself to the surface. And a lot of times this stuff will come up, these feelings, especially of low self-esteem, when you're not listening, and it needs to come forward to be seen by you so that you can feel it and heal it. Because you can't heal something if you can't go through it and feel it, right? It's like anything, especially grief, any type of experiences you're going through, you almost have to grow through it. That's why we say going and growing through it. So I hope that that makes sense. So I'm going to pull another couple little cards to leave you in love and light. That's so funny. You're saying pinch in the neck. Yes, I've had this. Okay. So I'm dealing with that too, girlfriend. Little pinch nerve in the neck. And it's interesting. I actually leaned the wrong way a couple weeks ago, blew out my low back. I was like, what the hell? And it kind of moved, and now it's up in the neck. So I'm like, interesting, and it keeps running down my arm. So maybe you're feeling that too. But in the beginning of this video, there were some things I shared, so you might want to check that out. But I hope your doctor helps you and you feel better. So taking a risk, the next card is risk, and there's always another one with that, and standing in your power. And again, that's letting go of that low self-esteem. And really that's what you can't see, is that is your strength, right? So when you can let go of that low self-esteem and stand in your power, that's when you become the most, beautiful version of yourself that you came here to be. You're owning your light, right? You're owning your light. You're standing in your power. So I hope that you heal and you feel better, and I hope your doctor can help you. So I'll leave you with that in light and love. I'm going to pull another Michael card for whoever for the collective needs to hear it. If you guys are coming on, let me know if you want a card. Otherwise, I am going to be hopping off shortly. But I have so much to do today. So I'm grateful you're here. Really am. Okay, so, and for whoever needs to hear this, if you've been worried or wondering about if something is coming together, the situation has already been resolved. So this is such a great card, especially when you're a worrier. When you're a worrier, or you're wondering, or you're like, oh my God, is this going to work out for me? How's this going to work out? Is it going to be what I need? Know that the situation is already resolved, and it usually will always be resolved for the highest and best good. You might think it's not the highest and best good because of the way maybe it becomes resolved, but here's the thing. When the angels are involved and they're helping us for the highest and best good, it can't not be right. It may not be the way you want it to be right, but here's the thing. When you look back in hindsight, you'll see why all the things happened in your life that maybe you thought weren't right in the moment. But as you move forward, you're going to go, oh, I see why that happened. Everything happens in life exactly as it's supposed to, with no help from us. None. Right? If we could just let go and stay in that flow state, life is so much easier. But know that this situation is already resolved. The angels are completely helping you. I love that he's carrying that person. And so my prayer is, I give any worries, cares, and concerns to you, my angels, in exchange for true peace in all ways. Thank you for resolving this situation. You can say what it is in a divinely perfect way. And just know that it's already resolved. It's already taken care of. You just have to allow and open your arms to receive, right? So thank you guys for being here. I'm going to pull, we have a love, integrity, and love. These two are just jumping out. I can see them over here, and peace. So we're going to call it with that. So using your integrity, staying in that place of love and light, and finding peace, however that is to you, keep yourself in a beautiful state of peace. I love how all these cards just come together every week. I never know what's coming out. I never know what Spirit's going to bring through. I'm so grateful you guys are here. But all these cards that we pulled really made sense. They kind of come back and tell a story, and I just love that. If you guys love that too, put some hearts up and let me know. Thanks for being here. Share this with your friends. I know I wasn't supposed to say that word, but that's okay. You know what? People need to hear these messages. There's so many people out there struggling that would just really love to have a sign. So sometimes you might be that sign for them to share the message. So thank you so much. And if you're interested in the Coffee Convo or any of my freebies or anything like that, I'll put my links below. Definitely check that out. Take care. Brush your hair until we meet again. Peace out. Bye.